wrestling fans, you know, last night I announced on Twitter that I was going to come on here and I was going to talk about the Bray Wyatt character and if he should get an opportunity at the Universal Championship at Hell in a Cell. For those of you that did not watch Monday Night Raw this past Monday, WWE produced a Firefly Funhouse. This Firefly Funhouse had a Vince McMahon come up and say, "How dare you challenge Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship match at Hell in a Cell. They are too valuable for me." Yowie wowie! Right, wrestling fans? You know, I want you to think. What is the most hottest character in the WWE today? The character that everybody stops and pay attention to when he comes on TV? I think everybody would agree that's Bray Wyatt. However, what would happen if that character, the Fiend character, would lose at Hell in a Cell? Wouldn't it start the downfall of Bray Wyatt? That concerns me. Go back to Braun Strowman and his path of destruction. What happened to him? WWE absolutely crushed his character. Beat up jobbers, flip-flopped him back and forth between heel and babyface. But do you remember when he was tossing Roman Reigns around like a rag doll, tossing ambulances around, all this kind of stuff? Got Universal Championship opportunity, lost to Brock Lesnar twice. But wrestling fans, most assured, if WWE would put Bray Wyatt in this matchup, depending on who it's against, okay, and he would lose, you're talking about the downfall of the hottest character in WWE today. What a shame. Let's just analyze it. You have Seth Rollins, Beast Slayer, Monster Slayer, most assured about to happen. You have Seth Rollins, who is about to drop the Tag Team Championship because Braun Strowman's probably going to turn heel. Not 100% sure about that, but I don't see any other way they can drop those tag team titles. I just don't. After that, they're going to go on to the main event, and Seth Rollins is probably going to beat Braun Strowman. Hell in a Cell. What happens if Bray Wyatt beats Seth Rollins? Instant gold for Bray Wyatt. He beats the Beast Slayer. He beats the Monster Among Men Destroyer. And he's a one-time Universal Champion. He's a one-time WWE Champion. Looks great, right? People are worried it would overexpose the Fiend character. Look, there's ways around that. All you gotta do is put the Firefly Funhouse on TV more and stick the Universal Championship in it. Now, wrestling fans, you might say, well, what about being on Raw? Sticking Bray Wyatt actually in a match. Or in the ring attacking Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, whoever his number one contender is. Plain and simple. Don't have the Fiend be on Raw every week. Have it maybe once throughout the build, and then on the pay-per-view. And another thing I want you to pay attention to. What comes after Hell in a Cell? Crown Jewel. They haven't announced it yet, but that's what comes after. What looks better? Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt or Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt? Now, speaking of a little bit more about the Seth Rollins thing. If Seth Rollins would beat Bray Wyatt, what does that really do? Just adds another accolade to his name. He's the Beast Slayer. He's Monster Among Men Destroyer. And now he's destroyed the Fiend. And it damaged Bray Wyatt. But if Seth Rollins would lose, it wouldn't do squat to him. I don't care what anybody says. Wouldn't do anything. However, what if Braun Strowman would beat Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions? Just think about this. Number one, would anybody care about Braun Strowman holding the Universal Championship? No. No. So, Bray Wyatt winning the Universal Championship, boom! Absolutely awesome! Not only on paper, Monster versus Fiend, but we would be joyous to see the title off of Braun Strowman, because WWE hasn't given us a reason to care about Braun Strowman being Universal Champion. And no offense, I know some of you are probably sitting here thinking, here's Webby cringing on Braun Strowman again. No, really, just think about it. What has Braun Strowman done to deserve? AJ Styles was absolutely right on his promo on Monday Night Raw, talking about Braun Strowman and what he has deserved to become Universal #1 contender. He's practically done nothing. Look what he did over the summer. What, a little bitty rivalry with Bobby Lashley? He was off TV. He was off of the SummerSlam card. So, people would be joyous that Bray Wyatt got the Universal Championship off of Braun Strowman. But what if? What if Braun Strowman beat Bray Wyatt? That's one of those scenarios where people would be... Ugh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They would expect it coming from Seth Rollins and cringe. But they would look at Braun Strowman doing it and say, are you kidding me? This doesn't make one lick of sense at all. No matter if Bray Wyatt is smaller than Braun Strowman. Doesn't make any sense. But I just know that at Hell in a Cell, whoever wins at Clash of Champions, Bray Wyatt needs to be victorious and have a nice little title run. That would seal it and elevate the Fiend's character. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Make sure you become a subscriber. Give me a like. Give me a comment. Tell me what you're thinking about the Fiend character. Tell me if you agree with me on this. Tell me if you think I'm just full of it and you think that Seth Rollins should retain and go on his winning streak. Tell me if you think Braun Strowman should be Universal Champion, destroy the Fiend, go on the path. Tell me all that stuff in the comments below, or if you actually think that the Fiend should become Universal Champion. Or tell me if you think that the Fiend should get drafted over to SmackDown Live, seeing as how that the draft is coming October 11th, 1 week after WWE moves SmackDown over to Fox. Let me know in the comments below, and until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.